I want to tell you about the Slender Man story. If you know about Slender Man, you know it's an internet meme, found its way into horror stories and video games, and then the world of true crime with a real victim, and now there is another real twist. A Wisconsin woman named Morgan Geyser has asked a court to let her leave a psychiatric hospital. This after some of the worst behavior known to mankind a decade ago by her hands. Back in 2014, Morgan Geyser and her friend Anissa Weier were both 12 years old, and at the time, they lured their friend into the woods after a slumber party, and they proceeded to plunge a knife into her 19 times. 12 years old. They stabbed their 12-year-old friend 19 times in the woods, and then they left her there. Her name is Peyton Lautner. I say is because she was left for dead, but somehow she did not die. Somehow that little sweetheart, 12 years old, stabbed 19 times, was able to crawl out of the woods and make it to a bike path where a passerby found her and saved her. And that in itself is horrifying and remarkable. But the reason that the girls gave for stabbing Peyton was unfathomable. They said they did it to curry favor with Slender Man, that character. They believed that if they killed for Slender Man, he wouldn't kill their families. Both girls were found not guilty by reason of mental disease. Again, they were 12. Weier was sentenced to 25 years in a psychiatric facility. Geyser got 40. But now Geyser says she is no longer a danger to herself or others. She wants to be released. And a hearing is now being scheduled for April 10th and 11th. I want to bring in Caitlyn Becker. She's a longtime friend of the show, but as of today, she's a NewsNation national correspondent, and I'm so thrilled you're on staff. This is the best. So, Caitlyn, all congratulations aside, this is a very upsetting story. She says she's not a danger. I don't understand this. She says she's not. Morgan Geyser says she's not a danger. How are we supposed to know?
Well, really, it's going to come down to the word of three different medical professionals. See, Morgan Geyser was diagnosed with early onset schizophrenia very early on in this legal process. And so she's been in this facility ever since then. She's been evaluated by three separate medical experts multiple times. So these three have been ordered once again by a judge to evaluate her again. They have to turn that report over to the judge at the end of March. And then based on what they say and their assessment of her, the judge will determine whether or not she is in fact still a danger and is capable of being out in the world again. And the three medical professionals, one is sort of on behalf of her, one's on behalf of the prosecution, and one is more of an impartial medical professional. And so the three of them will come together and deliver reports. And by that point, the judge will be able to make an assessment.
All that's great. Just real quickly, I've got 20 seconds left. What has Peyton Lautner said about this, the victim, the girl who survived being stabbed by her little 12-year-old friends 19 times? Has she weighed in on this? Does she get to weigh in? I would assume yes.
I'm sure she gets to weigh in, but she really hasn't spoken out about this release. However, she is trying to move on with her life and from this tragedy. She's a sophomore in college, and she is lucky to have her life. A surgeon of hers said that if one of the knife wounds had been the breadth of a human hair to one side, it would have been fatal.
God. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.